New transfer price for Benjamin Sesko revealed as Arsenal. Put on red alert after RB Leipzig changed conditions of striker's potential summer exit. Hello everyone, my name is Jack. I'm here to deliver every update on football news. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section. Arsenal have received a potential breakthrough in their long-standing interest in Benjamin Sesko, with reports suggesting that RB Leipzig may be willing to negotiate a lower fee than initially demanded. The Premier League club has been actively searching for a top-tier striker this summer, and Sesko has consistently remained their preferred option. What happened? Following another second-place finish in the English top flight, manager Mikel Arteta is aware that bolstering the team's front line is essential if Arsenal are to mount a more serious title challenge. With Gabriel Jesus struggling with form and injuries and Kai Havertz often deployed in a deeper role, the Gunners' need for a clinical center forward has become increasingly apparent. The bigger picture. Andrea Berta, Arsenal's sporting director, has been actively leading the club's hunt for a striker, with both Sesko and Sporting Lisbon's Victor Gyökeres on his shortlist. According to German publication Bild, Leipzig may now accept closer to €70 million, around £59.7 million, to release the Slovenian forward from his contract, which runs until 2029. Initially, they were believed to be holding out for a substantial fee in the range of €80 million to €100 million, approximately £68 million to £85 million, which forced Arsenal to consider other options. Did you know? While Sesko is reportedly open to the idea of playing in the Premier League, his agent Elvis Bosanovic has taken a firm stance on how any potential move will be handled. Responding to speculation that Sesko's camp was pushing Leipzig to reduce their valuation, Bosanovic denied any such actions and emphasized their commitment to honoring the club. "This is far from the truth," he said. "We respect RB Leipzig, and I am 100% convinced RB Leipzig will also respect our decision for the next step when we decide to do it, even if there may be or will be a strong desire of the player to move to a certain club. We will never force or blackmail RB Leipzig. I believe this is not the right way, because the way you actually exit from the club shows your values that you are bringing into a new club. I can understand that in very big transfers, there are a lot of different interests, but no matter what, I believe that the football world should be more respectful. So that's why we do things in the right way, or we don't do them. It's very simple. Even maybe in the media, it looks very complicated." What next for Arsenal? With RB Leipzig reaching out for compromise and Sesko potentially traded for a Premier League debut, Arsenal eagerly seeks a top striker to complete their title challenge. RB Leipzig are yet to receive any firm offers for Benjamin Sesko. RB Leipzig are reported to have accepted that their dream asking price for Benjamin Sesko is not realistic after a lack of offers for the striker. Since Chelsea secured the capture of Liam Delap for a fixed £30 million, $41.2 million, Arsenal are the club most linked with Sesko as part of their pursuit of a reliable No.9. The Gunners haven't had a striker reach 20 goals in a single season since Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 5 years ago. There wasn't a natural striker in the squad in 2024-25, and their Premier League title bid was damaged when stand-in center forward Kai Havertz, typically more comfortable and effective in a deeper role, got injured in February. Sesko and Victor Gyökeres are the names on everyone's lips, although neither appears to be a perfect fit. Sesko is something of a gamble. Still raw at the age of 22 and relatively unproven, his Bundesliga goal tally in 2024-25 was 13. Respectable, but far from outstanding. Gyökeres netted 54 times across all competitions for Sporting CP, but success in Portuguese football doesn't always translate very well to bigger leagues. Just ask Liverpool and Darwin Núñez. However, according to Bild, Leipzig are recognizing that an ideal selling price in excess of €80 million, £68.4 million, $93.8 million, and up to €100 million, £85.4 million, $117.2 million, isn't going to bring in a buyer. There have been no concrete offers, nor any movement around Sesko for weeks. Around €70 million, £59.8 million, $82.1 million is a more realistic price. For Arsenal's part, they appear to be putting more energy right now into signing a defender as much as it pains fans. The Gunners are reported to consider boosting defensive depth, a priority in the market, and have been working on a deal for 20-year-old Valencia center-back Christian Mosquera. Meanwhile, functional defensive midfielder Christian Nørgaard could be the first summer signing. Gyökeres' frustration with Sporting's hardline stance over valuation, similar to Leipzig's original Sesko price, has led to suggestions that he is considering going on striker to force a transfer. How much Arsenal will have to pay for top striker target Benjamin Sesko after RB Leipzig dropped price For Slovenian star, Arsenal's top striker target Benjamin Sesko will reportedly be available for around €70 million, £60 million this summer. Mikel Arteta is keen to sign the Slovenian forward after another impressive season which saw him net 21 goals in 45 games in all competitions. The Gunners are long-term admirers of the RB Leipzig star, and they had offers rejected for him in January. An array of top European clubs and Saudi side Al Hilal hope to land him this summer, but Sesko wants to remain in Europe. The 22-year-old, who joined Leipzig from RB Salzburg 2 years ago, is reportedly eager to move on this summer, despite being contracted at the German side until 2029. Leipzig are said to want a deal completed sooner rather than later in the summer, so they can spend more heavily in the transfer market. While they were dreaming of a €80 million, £68 million to €100 million, £85 million payout for the striker, they have accepted that a more realistic fee for the young star is a €70 million, £60 million base fee with add-ons. According to Bild, Arteta is a huge fan of Sesko and is extremely keen on a move, but there has been no contact between the clubs yet. The report adds, Sesko potentially dangled his strongest hint yet that he is interested in the Gunners. Arsenal fans may be encouraged to learn that Sesko has followed the club on Instagram. It is by no means confirmation of a move, but it at least indicates that Sesko, or whoever is managing his account, is interested in the North Londoners. Meanwhile, Arsenal sporting director Andrea Berta reportedly favors Victor Gyökeres because he has proven his quality for longer. Berta wants to make 5 signings, but has a wide range of potential targets if their principal ambitions don't come off. Gyökeres would cost around £65 million and is still desperate for a move to the Premier League following a stunning season where he scored 53 goals and added 13 assists in 52 games for Sporting. However, there are reservations at the Emirates over whether he will be able to translate that form to the Premier League. Arsenal handed huge Sesko boost as RB Leipzig asking price to €70 million. Arsenal's pursuit of RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko has received a boost, with the Bundesliga club reportedly softening their stance on the transfer fee. Sesko, who scored 21 goals in 45 appearances last season, is open to leaving Leipzig this summer, and Arsenal have long identified him as a priority target to strengthen their forward line. Although the 22-year-old has a contract running until 2029, Leipzig are now said to be willing to consider offers around €70 million, a notable reduction from the earlier €80 million, €100 million. Valuation that previously stalled negotiations. That revised figure could reignite Arsenal's efforts, especially as Mikel Arteta continues to push for the addition of a clinical center forward to build on. Back-to-back second-place finishes in the Premier League. According to reports in Germany, no official bids have yet been submitted, but behind-the-scenes talks are ongoing, with Sesko's representatives already in contact with the Arsenal hierarchy. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano recently highlighted that Sesko has begun following Arsenal on Instagram, while a separate post from his London-based barber on holiday in Mykonos hinted at a potential move to the capital. Though such online clues are often speculative, the narrative is being fueled by growing belief that Sesko is leaning towards the Emir. The Slovenian international is admired by Manchester City and Real Madrid, but Arsenal outshines due to their project and long-standing interest. His agent, Elvis Bistanovic, has stated publicly that his client will only move for the right project, and praised Leipzig for their handling of the situation, making it clear they intend to conduct business respectfully and professionally. We respect Leipzig and won't force or manipulate a move, Bistanovic told reporters, adding that any transfer will only happen if the club's valuation is met. Despite the recent lull in activity, Arsenal have remained focused on Sesko over other options, like Victor Gyökeres, who has had a more turbulent relationship with Sporting Lisbon's board. With preseason approaching, the Gunners are eager to finalize key incomings, and the growing likelihood of Leipzig accepting a lower fee may prompt movement in the coming days. Sesko's profile, age, and Bundesliga experience fit Arsenal's long-term ambitions, and if the numbers align, he could become the marquee signing to lead the line next season. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.